Good morning. This is your weekly Instructional Services Directors Meeting update. I hope everybody's having a great time enjoying our wonderful spring weather. Again, we start our meeting here with our two driving questions. How can I best serve your needs as you serve the learning needs of children? And how will I know that I'm meeting your needs and leading learning? Those two driving questions have guided us to a pretty good place. We are servicing our local districts in a tremendously impactful way, and that feedback is just going great. So good work. Instructional Services Update. First, KLC. KSA has really requested that KLC become more involved in some PD development, vetting out quality PD, assisting in a collaborative way, working the coach-to-coach model, and so KLC has addressed that issue. Very, very neat stuff going on. Also, through the work of the PD group, we're looking to populate Curriculum Crafter and the IT tool via LEA work products. Terry's doing a great job of maneuvering this process forward. Really good work. Those of you that have been aware, and some of you have heard this CLA term, and again, this is attached to our Change Leadership initiatives. First, I want to say great job, Jody and Andrew. Beautiful work, bravo. You went out into Lowell. First, you dropped into Godwin to learn about their pilot test, then you went out to Lowell and prepped them at Alto Elementary. Great work. The feedback on that is tremendous. Next steps, basically, for those of you that aren't aware, is we're running a pilot Common Core assessment so that teachers understand how students will be assessed. Therefore, they'll understand the difference in how that content should be delivered. Just great work. Next steps will be probably Kelloggsville next on the horizon. Working with Kentwood for a limited teacher review. Yesterday I was contacted by a principal in Caledonia, and Mark Raffler sending out some contact information on access to it. So just great work. Teaching and learning staff, outstanding. Tech ed staff, just great work. We've got the Godwin data. That was a group that Godwin staff out of half-day PD. All their staff took the 4th grade, I think 7th grade, and 10th grade version of it. And we've got their feedback. Great work, Terry, and collecting all that. We're looking at expanding our review of this data to just see what we can learn from it. We have an interim meeting scheduled for next week to prep for our office hours, which will be May 30th. So lots of work going on in that area. Our IT tool is really catching on. It's some of the stuff that came out. I did tweet out this article. Those of you that can see it, and I'll try to share it with you, but basically what it shows here is how data has usually been used in the past in instruction and how that data needs to be used in the future. And believe it or not, this just came out the other day, but this is what the IT tool will do. It takes us from this to this. And really exciting stuff. Just, it's great. Kentwood, tomorrow, we'll be visiting with their group. We're bringing the Spring Through development team, the team that's actually developing this tool, to Kentwood. Their staff will get input in how the tool is developed. We're going out to Byron Center. They've got a tech bond that passed, and they're going to one-to-one. And we're going to try to make sure this tool fits their needs. So really, this isn't just an ISD initiative. It's been driven by KSA, and now we're actually out there engaging the local districts. Their teachers are actually part of the process. So each week we get a weekly update from Spring Through. We got great progress moving ahead. We're about to the 65% level right now of the product development for phase 1 on the side of the visuals for students and parents and teacher access. And again, it's kind of neat because the hybrid school piece that we were thinking ahead and laying the foundation for that is tied to some of the other pilots that are going on in local districts. So one has a deadline that's pushing the other, and the other pushes itself. So using these two deadlines to work against each other is really guaranteeing some great work and work with a purpose. Again, August 15th is the phase 2 deadline, and that's when the curriculum component contents are connected to the data components, and it really becomes a functional tool. So we're very excited about what's going on. STEM, hey, great job KCTC and Kent Innovation High staff. We are working on the testing plan to be able to start shifting into teachers developing their own content and really facilitating digital lessons for the digital learner. And right now, Craig worked with the ASTs and staff from Kent Innovation High to develop modules, and they have a first test module for agri-science. Beautiful work, just great job. These test modules will actually build into what will become a STEM course for grades 9 through 12, and that will be tiered, so it'll be more rigorous and attached to the core content areas that are associated by grade level. But also these modules will be sent to local districts and to local staff to be able to help develop an interest and understanding of what STEM instruction is. And right now, that would definitely serve KCTC enrollment. And by the way, enrollment at KCTC is over the 2,400 mark. First time in a long time it's been there. We're up 14% from enrollment last year. So we are really on the front burner. I mean, just great work. I mean, holy cow. Hybrid school. This week's priorities is to engage the two priority populations. Those two priority populations are disengaged students. Ross Cade is working very hard with us to identify that. And the other is the charter school / homeschool population. So those are our two priority groups. Not that it's not open to everybody, but we wanted to target two groups. And we are beginning this content development phase and really pushing hard on that. And the key thing here is, we know that the research is telling us by 2020, 98% of all schools will be in a flip type digital model. So classrooms will be more of a digital type environment. And for that to work, you've got to be able to have the skill set to develop your own digital course and be able to mix and match, almost develop a playlist of instruction that's digital content. And we're digging in, getting that done. Right up to our director's piece, I just really want to emphasize these last three bullet points. In instructional services, we have three big initiatives, three critical areas of interest of work. The first one is we must get curriculum crafter populated, and we're going to work with KLC and KSA to support that and have local districts picking up certain grade levels, certain content areas, and starting to populate that. We must be able to develop a plan in professional development that allows us to catch up to getting 7,000 plus teachers ready for Common Core. And our staff is doing a great job, and we need to be able to leverage the expertise and facilitate a bigger model. And I just think that we're doing a great job getting there. And then the last piece is this hybrid school and the IT tool, both tied together. We need a PD plan to be able to get our teachers in all of our local education agencies ready for the digital content boom, to be able to reach out. We were thinking ahead of the game, anticipating the cyber bill being passed, and therefore it put us in a position to be able to lead in a better model, and we're very excited about that. Great work with all of our areas working together. So many that it's just too hard to even count them. I mean, we're working with the WIA group to try to create some potential to expand how we provide college and work or work readiness experiences. We're working ahead in the urban market. That's going to be a tremendous opportunity for learners in the downtown area. We're working with a group out of Indiana on college readiness. This group has done a great job. Crown Point High School, Dr. Eric Ban has been the leader in that area. The students at Crown Point High School actually can earn a Big Ten credit from their own classroom at Crown Point High School because of the partnerships between Indiana University and Purdue. And we're looking to try to provide that same type of opportunity for every one of our county districts. So special populations, I mean, we're really moving ahead in the early childhood piece and in the site-based centers. Terry's plan on the CEUs for the summer. We're really trying to market that at our next KSA meeting so that our teachers can come in and produce a quality product and get some reward out of that. Glenn has put together a great survey with Igor. That feedback is coming in right now. And then the IT work begins. I mean, for many of our departments, the peak work time, the peak time where we're really stretched is the summer. And IT department is really there. So Kent City, Spartan, and Comstock will be the center of much of our attention. Again, we've got a meeting coming up with all of us together. I haven't got that on the calendar yet, but I'm going to try to do something real special as we close out the traditional school year here. And just another note, Criminal Justice will be holding their awards. That's going to be over at Forest Hills Central's auditorium. So kind of neat. We're moving ahead, and I really appreciate all the work you're doing and the collaboration and just good things. So have yourself